This is Ron Harvey with Echelon Environmental, and I'm chopping up the HWGIR into fine little bits of regulatory dining for all of you hyper-regulated business owners and managers out there in bureaucratistan America. The HWGIR is the Hazardous Waste Generator Improvement Rule, EPA's most recent changes to the regulations. Okay, it's time for HWGIR bit number 5. And now we're going to be talking about drum storage and inspection. All right, pretty simple stuff. This should be pretty, you guys should have this wrapped up already. But just in case, we're going to go over it. Now, another situation here where it only applies to small quantity generators, but very small quantity generators also need to be aware of all of these different techniques for how to manage waste, because you just don't want to be sloppy about it. Just want to do it right, okay? So small quantity generators, first off, they've only got 180 days of storage. Okay, that's the maximum storage length from the beginning you begin to accumulate waste in the drum. You have a total quantity of waste that you can store on site, which is 6,000 kilograms, 13,200 pounds. Okay, which, you know, a lot of small quantity generators don't even know, but you don't want to go over that limit because that makes you a large quantity generator. Okay, accumulating hazardous waste in containers, it's pretty straightforward, okay? The condition of the containers, okay? You don't want to put your waste into crappy containers. Pretty simple. Put them into nice sound containers, and they have to be compatible with the material of the container. No acids or bases into metal drums, please. Let's see, if a container that you have in storage begins to leak, you need to either transfer it into a new container or overpack it. Let's see, management of containers, they must always be closed. Okay, got that, except when you're adding waste, of course. I mean, okay, you can't beat up your drums when you're rolling them or moving them around. Okay, inspections. At least weekly, a small quantity generator must inspect his central accumulation areas. Okay, got to do it. And you have to document it, okay? That's the most important part. If you don't write it down, it didn't happen, as they say. Now, there are about a dozen different special conditions for accumulating hazardous waste. If you're a small quantity generator and you store your waste in tanks, you've got a lot more stuff to be careful about. So if you do that, you're just going to have to look into it and do it right, because if you're storing stuff in tanks, they're going to be keeping a close eye on you. Let's see, of course, there's also containment buildings, drip pads, stuff like that, which like hardly any of you guys are going to be doing. And so really that's about it. It's pretty simple, but it's very important. So if you're a small quantity generator, got to do it. Very small quantity generators, you really should look into making it happen like that. Kind of pretend you're in the big leagues, okay, instead of little league. All right, so that's it. Drum storage inspections, another classic compliance requirement under HWGIR. Thanks. So that's today's HWGIR bit. There's a lot to know about these new regulations, and I've prepared some information to help you folks out. If you look below this video, you will see some resources that you can use to get in compliance with the Hazardous Waste Generator Improvement Rule. This is Ron Harvey, signing off.